Hello everybody, welcome to Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. I have got another bourbon from my buddy. This is the fourth bourbon he's loaned me. Jeff. Jeff, I appreciate this, man. Let me tell you about Jeff. He's really into bourbons. He's been drinking bourbon, trying every kind of new and different bourbon, working in the industry for years. And he tries to find unique stuff. He tries it. Sometimes he likes it, sometimes he doesn't. And he always lets me try it and review it because he's a big supporter of the channel. So Jeff, thank you. This is number 4. You are going above and beyond. Smooth Ambler Contradiction Bourbon. 92 proof, 46 alcohol by volume, a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys. Straight means a whiskey has to be, just as straight bourbon whiskey, has to be at least 2 years old. If it's less than 2 years old, it has to have, if it's less than 4 years old, it has to have an age statement. Don't see an age statement on this. Now, I looked it up, and it told me the reason why I don't see an age statement on this. Now, if you look at this, it says somewhere, distilled in West Virginia, Tennessee, and Indiana. What is going on? Interesting, I'm going to tell you that. Let's see here. Where are you, Contradiction? Alright, here you are. Well, now I've lost. Let me see. This is bad. I had this all found, and when I come on it now, for some reason it's missing. Let's see if I can. Here it is. It's very interesting. I wouldn't take the time to try and find this for you. Here it is. Contradiction. All right, Smooth Ambler Contradiction Bourbon. Bottled at 92 proof, is a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys. We discussed what that is already. It is a marriage of a wheated bourbon. All right. So it has wheat instead of rye. We make in West Virginia, and 2 different rye bourbons, no wheat, that we procure from Tennessee and Indiana, respectively. Contradiction is a non-chill filtered and is full-bodied. The end result tasting like a 4-grain bourbon. Well, yeah, I guess it would. Mash bill. Merchant bottled bourbon made with corn, rye, and malted barley, married with homemade bourbon made with corn, wheat, and malted barley. Distillation process, continuous column distillation and pot distillation. Okay, yeah. So it's distilled in the column still, and and then it has a second distillation in a pot still, which the second distillation, the alcohol is usually at a higher quality and a higher proof. Aging, a blend of different straight whiskeys. Remember, it has to be at least 4 years old not to have an age statement. So this is a blend of different straight whiskeys. There are different ages represented in Contradiction. The majority whiskey is more than 9 years old in age. Grains from a variety of sources. Annual production around 50,000 bottles. That's nothing. Okay, well, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, baby. Synthetic cork. It's fun. So, 9 years, is that what we said? Well, the majority of them. And nothing less than 4 years, because we'd have to have an age statement. So there's the color. Color doesn't really tell you anything. People look at the color, see the age, right? Darker it is, the longer it's been aged. No, you don't know the char level. You can age something for 10 years with #1 char, and 10 minutes with an alligator char, it might be the same color. So color in bourbon doesn't tell you anything. In other whiskeys, it's probably colored. Color's not a good indication. Now, this said it wasn't chill filtered, so we should have a nice, thick, oily rim around it. Yeah, thick coating of oil. I don't know if you all can see it. but there is a thick coating of oil. Oil is fat, and fat is flavor, my friends. It's always good to part your lips a little when smelling high-proof spirits, so that you don't burn your nose. I don't really care about burning my nose, but helps you smell better too. Opens up the passages. It's got a strong smell of oak. It's pleasant. Caramel. You know, it's sticking in my head, Jeff. Look what you did to me, man. I try not to listen. He said he smells strawberries. It is fruity smelling. And I get like a vanilla strawberry. I do. He should probably put that in my head, but I'm thinking I'm smelling it. A lot of cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice type thing going on. A lot of nice flavors. I mean, there's really nice smell coming out of this. Really nice. Nuttiness, like a walnut. Even some other tones of chocolate. This is it smells good. It does smell good. Let's give it a taste. That's the key, right? Do an acclimation sip, and then I'll go ahead and all right, let me go in for the real taste now. That was just an acclimation sip, right? Yeah. It's actually pleasant. Doesn't come from Kentucky, but MGP in Indiana, they make some good juice. I'm sure that's where it comes from. It said Tennessee and West Virginia. It's got a lot of flavor. Yeah, it's like a cherry. I'm getting the wood, I'm getting the vanilla, you know, the oakiness of it. Nice peppery bite. A lot of the spice. I think the rye kind of hides the wheat a little bit, the softness of the wheat. Let's try this since it's, I'll try this with a little bit of ice. Sweetens it up even more, brings a little more fruit out. The strawberry, Jeff talked about the cherry. I wasn't getting before. That's the two things. Maybe even a little caramel apple. Maybe a sliced bit of banana. Water really changed things. Let's give it a taste. You know, it's not bad. I like this one straight better. Still good, but this held up at 92 to be straight. Maybe that's the wheat softening it out. Still good with the ice, with the dilution. It has brought out the fruit. I like that punch. I'm getting used to drinking these high-proof spirits, and so I like them. I like them a little higher. I like that profile I get out of there. But I don't know what he paid for this, but it's. I got it off the camera. It is tasty. It smells really good. This is a nice sipper. It really is. Surprisingly. Did a good job with this one. All right, Jeff, thank you. I'm going to sit here and enjoy the rest of this pour. Check out my playlist if you like bourbon. I got a bourbon playlist attached to this, a couple hundred bourbons on it. And you know, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol. And on Sundays, I do my world famous coffee reviews. From Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed, I will see you all on the next one.